The quiet me is so loud. Introverted, but still loud. Hello, all. Out here with the kiddos, of course, at a different park. But I thought I would converse with you today because, bless you. You okay? It is that time for me, where the cycle takes place for the moment, okay? But it's not easy because, of course, summertime, dealing with the kiddos. And one thing that I really no throwing, okay? Nini, no throwing. One thing I know, oh, you got some in your mouth. Good job. Here, you want to get on the slide? Here, take the girls. Oh, really? Okay, y'all take the girls on the slide. So one thing I want to speak on, and I want you to just consider with me. There are good job. Such a good big brother. There are many times for me as a woman that it's a challenge for me to acknowledge how far I've actually come in my journey of evolving in my assertiveness and how I feel and how I'm able to show others my feelings without being so rude, without being negatively forward towards them, assertive enough to have maturity as I experience the emotion and still allowing myself to be transparent enough to talk about how I feel and that it's real and that I don't have to press my opinions on others just because I'm feeling a certain way. That like my husband has taught me, you can compartmentalize, I believe, how you feel and learn to translate that into whatever friendship, relationship, work relationship you have. But the number one thing is authenticity, I believe, because that authenticity to be yourself will keep you steady as your emotions go up and down, okay? And I think the most important thing about that is that you get to a place that you are so solid in your emotions that you, even if you're angry, even if you're sad, not saying that you're not going to be in that moment and you're not going to feel, but you're still going to allow yourself to be mature enough to make changes that are necessary for your peace. Oh, you are? Hey, guys. Woo!
Mommy, the train went backwards.
Oh, yeah, the sunrail.
Yeah, because it was coming that way, but I think it already happened, dropped and dropped. And then
Yeah.
it was going that way again.
Yeah. You seen the train? Oh. I'm not going to film you for your privacy, okay? Yes. Are you familiar with phones? What do you... During these times of my children's development, it's very easy to classify my needs as non-existent because they need me so much. But then again, it's a blessing to be able to experience the moments that I'm entrusted to carry these beautiful hearts, souls, as they develop and as they become men and women that are mighty in valor. Whew. Okay, y'all. Let's just be real. Let's be honest. Let's just have a moment, a girlfriend moment. There are times when I'm taking care of my children and I'm doing the things that I believe that is in their best interest, but I'm not considering myself. I'm not considering what I need. And at the end of the day, because I've been in this game for a couple of years, it doesn't excuse the fact that I don't need to be a mature adult and actually care for my children. But I believe I have to start adding myself in the equation in ways that I would want to receive love. I would want to receive the attention because I believe we as moms can react just like our toddlers. We can throw temper tantrums. We get tired. We feel unnoticed. We feel overworked at times, even when we try to get our toddlers to, in our eyes, do the right thing. But I think this takes time for homework, doing inward homework, you making sure you have things set in place for you not to overwhelm yourself as you're caring for your children, especially during the summertime. Because of the fact of them being out of school, there's so many things you have to be aware of. There's so many things you need, and I'm not going to say that all of the care and all of your time and energy need to go to your family, your spouse, and your children. You have got to consider yourself because, Mom, if you don't, ultimately your mental health can be at stake. And because we love so hard sometimes, we'll leave ourselves out of the equation for help, care, or just sincere conversations that need to be had over tea. Don't let it be too late. Don't implode. Don't even explode on your children. Have things set up for mental counselor, for mentors that are in your life, because you're worth it, you're needed, and you're necessary. But you have to learn how to get to that place of sobriety, because without your sobriety, how can your family continue to flourish and grow despite your mistakes? Don't worry, you've got this.
Spidey, go! Go! Spidey in an amazing, Spidey in an amazing, Spidey in an amazing.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, mommy, you're doing it all over again. Breathe in, breathe out. Tell yourself, I can do hard things. I can do hard things. I'm anointed for this pressure. I'm anointed for this work, for this high calling to raise these beautiful children. There are many days just like this, ladies. I have to take out time to breathe and process my life in the moment. I have many go-to moments. And those go-to moments are going to my strength, going to what I believe is causing me to be my biggest cheerleader in this moment of my life, and telling myself, Shan, you've done the hardest part. You had them. So now you got to trust that God is going to give you the wisdom to raise them, because ultimately they're only in my hands for such a short time. Wow. I think changing perspectives help us to realize that even though we feel flustered, even though we feel overwhelmed, things get better from here. Okay, we back. But I think today I'm able to identify that the best parts of me are exposed when I feel like my back is against the wall, when I feel like I'm limited, when I feel like I can't. The best parts of me are exposed. And I want to say, dear self, I'm so sorry for allowing you to feel as though life is easy, because it's not. Nothing is easy in this life. Everything takes work. And for a short time that we're here on this earth, we have to make up in our mind that we're going to be willing to go all the way, right? I don't think leaving the earth is our option. It's not. It can't be. So I want to speak to the part of you, Mom, that has human needs, and you have womanly feelings and emotions, and a lot of times you want to ask for help, but you don't feel like there is a good enough safety net around you and your family to do so. I want to tell you that God sees you, that He is preparing your emotions to deal with the new people that He's bringing in your environment, so that you will be vulnerable again, that you will be open again to receive all that God has for you. Because sometimes our biggest connections in life are the connections that would take us to the next phase of ourselves. And that evolution of becoming, you start to realize and identify certain triggers that you have, certain healthy boundaries that you establish. And it's not necessarily because you're selfish or you're mean. It's just because you know what you know now. And it's different. It's different this time. Josh, don't hit the duck. That's not nice. So today I'm aware of myself. Josh, put the stick down. Don't hit that bird. That's not nice. But yeah, I'm just so much aware now to, you can Maya. Okay, guys. Here, Maya, come on. I am aware to, but I also have to congratulate self and say, you're doing an amazing job with having a heart to want to learn what you don't know or what you don't understand. Because I think it's not the fact of me having the knowledge and information that helps me to completely change, but it's the fact of gaining the wisdom from the Holy Spirit of how this information and how this knowledge can help me to literally change cycles, habits. Some would even go as far as to call them addictions. So I want to tell you, woman of God, mother, don't give up on your journey as you are fighting to continually be the healed version of you. No matter how that looks, no matter what stage you are in your womanhood, as a wife, as a mom, just know that God is for you. And I think if we keep Him the center of our world, that He'll not only make it all right, but our children's children would testify about God's goodness that was in our lives, and years and years and years to come. Hope you've enjoyed this podcast. Bye.
Yes, what is it, my 14? Come on.